Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Let me get the camera turned around here. There we go. Hello, everybody. We are live. Oh, hold on. Camera's a little fuzzy here. Let me clean this off for you guys. Give me a second, please. Technical problems. There we go. And I gotta try to adjust it to where nothing is blocking your guys' view here. But hello, everybody. We are live at QD in Binghamton, New York, waiting on the 46A. There's a little more action going on right now. If I can kind of turn the camera over here, you can see the rear DPU of 310 sitting there. 46A's train is located down at the CP Johnson signals on Main 2. No power attached to it. Before I started the live, the Yardmaster was discussing with the crew how they were going to arrange the power. Sounds like they're going to have 6 engines available today to run the train. So they were originally talking about either going 5x1, which 5 up front, 5 on the rear, or they were going to do 4x2. 4 up front, 2 on the rear. But the crew had said something, I don't know what they said as I was too far away, but I heard the Yardmaster saying something about it might being able to work. But I have no idea what that is that they were talking about. So I guess we are going to find out when the train is ready to depart. But I have also said that if hold on. Somebody's departing. Hold on. Let's see who it is. They just called the dispatcher. Or unless 264 just called the yard, I don't know. I hope that's not the case, because if that's the case, then... Oh. Thought I heard something. Oh, there's Hallcon.
DNH, over.
DNH.
Come in, over.
Don't know who they're talking to.
Okay, signal indication BD for 2 East, over.
Okay, 310's going in.
Yep, you did the same dispatcher.
Okay, 310 is going into the yard. I'm not gonna make it down there in time. I wouldn't make it down and parked into a spot by the time they would get going. So I'm just gonna watch them pull away. Okay, so that means they're gonna take the 310 in before the 309, so that means the 309 will come out on Main 1. Okay. So hang on, I just want to send my live to somebody. Give me a second. Apologies, guys. Like I said, I had to send my live to somebody who's also waiting on 46A up north of me. And I was sending him my live to get real-time updates when this train is moving. So, or I want to send this on Discord as well. I want to send this to my friends on Discord. Sorry, guys, I'm back again. Sorry. So I'm going to go live for 46A until I actually go north to chase it. And then as soon as I'm done streaming for that, I'm going to go switch to a regular video so that I have something to post on YouTube for myself. So like I said, as soon as that happens, yeah. Binghamton scanner is very active. Binghamton scanners are Binghamton feed is really active this morning, let's say this afternoon into early evening. Like I said, guys, again, apologies. I keep getting messages and all that. I'm trying to coordinate with people at the same time. I'm literally telling them to just come watch this live stream and they'll be able to get live updates from me if they watch my stream. Plus, they'll get live radio updates and everything. But yeah, guys, I know it's been a while since I've streamed. I've been really, really busy with my studies on being a truck driver and all of that. I've been really busy with that, so I apologize. Sup, Cam's Trains? How we doing today, buddy? How we doing today? Thank you for coming to hang out. All right, well, hey, this is the place you want to be to get live updates on it when it leaves Binghamton. This is the place to be. Because I am sitting right down at QD in Binghamton. Well, good. Glad you joined. Because I am down at QD right now, which is where the D&H mains meet the Southern Tier. The train is at CP Johnson right now. There is no power attached to it right now. But before I started the stream, the Yardmaster was talking about them coming out and figuring out what they're going to do with the configuration for power, because it sounds like they're going to have 6 units available for this train, 6 engines available for this train. They were discussing either putting it 3x3 or 4x2. They even mentioned possibly doing 5x1. So I really don't know what they're going to do. But we will know what they're going to do as soon as it departs. And 309 is getting ready to come out as well. So we will probably get 309 first. I do not know. I do not know what they will do. Hold on, I just got a message. Give me just a second. I got to go view that message quickly. Sorry about that. I have returned. Apologies. I had to go check that message quickly. Someone sent me a message. I had to go check it. It was nothing important. But yeah, that's basically all I know right now, Cam's Trains, is that they have 6 engines available, but they are unsure what they're going to do the power config by. I have a feeling they're probably going to do it 4x2 because that's what they've always done. They've always done it 4x2 or 3x2, depending on how many engines they have available. Excuse me. Scanner's going off. Someone's toning. Give me just a...
Okay, signal indication once 310 clears. We'll take main 1 out, and all the way out, we'll meet 1 at Owego. Over.
Okay, 309 is departing. They're going to meet 1 at Owego, which I assume is going to be 264.
DHK 6 over.
And K86 is on board the 310. Cam's Trains, you don't have to worry about all of this stuff right now. This is all Southern Tier stuff, nothing for the D&H yet. You don't have to worry about what I'm saying right now.
TNHK86 over.
Like I said, don't need to. The only time you really need to pay attention is when I talk about the 46A. But 309 is just departing westbound, so. So this is kind of going to be like a dash cam rail fanning video, I guess. But at the same time, it's to catch 46A. But 309 is departing first. And then it sounds like we're going to get the 46A out after the power out after the 309. So we'll be listening here soon for. I wouldn't guarantee it, Cam's trains. From what it sounds like, it's probably going to be a 60E leader. Because because last year when they were doing the foreign power leading and putting the 60E behind the locomotives, they were always having trouble with the PTC, the trip optimizer, all of that. So probably they're going to put the 60E up front. I would count on that, but we'll see as soon as the power comes down. So, because last year I went after a 46A and I had a BNSF leader. It didn't depart until it was like dark because they were having so many PTC problems. The PTC would trip, apply the e-brakes, all of that stuff, and it was because the 60E was always trailing. So they always had to like hack something to get the 60E to cooperate on the trailing position. So probably my best bet is they're probably going to have the 60E lead to avoid that trouble. But I mean, you never know. We'll see when the power comes by. But I wouldn't get your hopes up for the BNSF ace leading. I wouldn't get your hopes up for that. Hate to burst your bubble. Hate to burst your bubble, but I would not count on the ace leading. Sorry to burst your bubble there, bud. But you'll know as soon as I know. Well, Cam's trains, that depends. That depends on what time they get out of Binghamton. If they get out of Binghamton, you should be able to see them pull into Mechanicsville probably around 10, 11 o'clock, depending on if they meet traffic on the way north. So, if it gets out of here by like 5, 6 o'clock. So, you might be able to see it, but it'll be dark though. So we'll see, buddy. Like I said, we'll see. It depends on how quick they get out of town. Also, Cam's trains, when you are watching this, when you see the units go by, if you can mark the units in the live stream for me in the chat, because then I can copy and paste all of that and send it to my buddy who's waiting up in Otsego. I have a buddy waiting up in Otsego right now. So if you would not mind doing that for me, that would be most spectacular. All I ask is you just list the power numbers. What? What are you asking? What did you ask? Oh, he said he gotta go. Are you asking if I'm Ethan? Are you asking if I'm Ethan? Oh, no. No, it's not him. It's not him. No, it's one of my other buddies who tends to state himself. And he actually lives right next to the tracks at Otigo. It's my buddy up there. It's not Ethan. Like I said, it's one of my other buddies. He tends to stay to himself up there. And he occasionally calls me when stuff is coming south. And why are you calling him XT Brat? Is that what his YouTube channel is, or... Because I don't know what you're talking about. But I know who Ethan is. I've seen him up there before. Because I've passed up through there before chasing, so I think I've run into Ethan before. But I don't know exactly why you're calling him that, but I am going to ask that you don't be calling people names on this channel, as this is a drama-free area. This is a drama-free live stream. So please do not call people names or talk about people like that behind their back. That's all I ask. It should say it right in the rules that this is a drama-free live stream, but if I don't have it, then I'm gonna have, because I have it typed on when I stream on the computer. If I don't have it typed here, then I'm gonna have to get it on here for the phone live stream. So, but if it's not in there, that's just what I ask. Don't be talking about people like that, please and thank you. Or I will, or me or one of my moderators will time you out. That's all I ask. And it's starting to rain. Luckily, I am under a bridge, so I am good. Luckily, I'm stopped under a bridge. I was not expecting rain to come in right now. And I will say it is downpouring. But I am going to roll up my window. I'm going to quickly just run the windshield wipers every now and then, because some of it is blowing in and hitting the windshield, so I don't want to obstruct the view when the trains come through. Wonder if those guys are down there waiting on the grain train, because I didn't see cars down there earlier, but I think there's a couple more people down there waiting on the grain train. And that would be funny if they were watching my live stream right now. That would actually be funny. Cam's Trains, are you involved in the DNH page on Facebook? Hola, Austin. Austin, by the way, you are going to have 309 coming out going westbound. Unknown power as of yet. He has not passed me. 309 is coming out. Meeting 1 in Owego, which I assume is going to be 264. I'm actually glad you joined, because I was actually getting ready to pause the stream quickly to come text you that. But actually, can you do me a favor, Austin? Can you share this live stream and tag it onto the 46A, what's it called? The 46A thread on the DNH page. Can you just say that if anyone wants to know where the train is, that I am live right now giving live updates? Can you do that for me, please? Can you just share this stream on that thread? It's Joel Bowman's thread, if you want to know. It's Joel Bowman's thread there on the DNH page. Just tag this on that page and say if people want live updates that I am live streaming right now at QD. Please and thank you. That would be appreciated. And that's for people who want to know where this train is. But like I said, 309 is departing. Like I said, unknown power. K86 just brought 310 into the yard a little bit ago. And then we just had a huge rain squall just come through. We had a quick rain squall come through. But yeah, if you could just post this there for me, that would be great. Just let people know, hey, there's someone streaming with live updates on 46A. Oh, hold on. Here comes 309. Here comes 309 right now. I hear his rumbling. Yep, here comes 309. $309, $47.99, $81.84. Is going to have some maintenance of way equipment on the front of the train. $309, $47.99, $81.84 for power.
Hey, as you're going by Main 2 there, is there anything on Main 2 between BD and Johnson that you see? We're not up to Johnson, but we'll keep an eye out.
Like I said, let everyone know 309 heading... Oh, hold on.
All the switches are aligned. What was that? I think I walked on it. Alright, there between BD and Johnson as you're going by on Main 1, did you see anything on Main 2, any cars or anything? I haven't went up to Johnson yet, but we'll keep an eye out. Okay, just let me know.
Once again, 309 departing right now. NS 4799, NS 8184. This is 309 heading westbound to Buffalo. Once again, this is NS 309 heading westbound. This is 309 to Elkhart, Indiana. And after 309, 46A should be coming out behind them possibly. I haven't heard any other updates on that as of yet. But I believe 46A will be the next train. Also, for those of you out on the tier between Binghamton and Owego, 309 is to be meeting somebody in Owego, possibly 264. Unknown for sure. But that information is for anyone along the tier. Once again, this is 309, Binghamton, New York to Elkhart, Indiana. Power is NS 4799 leading. NS 8184 is trailing. Unknown if any other power on board the train. We will find out here shortly. A lot of BNSF traffic on this 309. Once again, if you are joining from anywhere, whether it be the DNH Facebook group or wherever you see my notifications pop up, this is Norfolk Southern train number 309, 4799, 8184 for the head end power, heading westbound. And for those of you who are in between Owego and Binghamton, he is going to be meeting possibly what I think is going to be 264 at 233 in Owego. Unknown if that is correct on the symbol. But once again, this is 309 heading west. And I believe after 309 clears, they should, I don't know for sure, they should bring the 46A power out behind him to head to the train. I do not know if that is what is going to happen. I'm just assuming that is possibly what is going to happen. So don't quote me on it. Once again, for those of you who are joining in, we are live at QD in Binghamton, New York, just by the NYSW and NS Middle Yard. We have NS 309, Binghamton, New York, Elkhart, Indiana, passing in front of us right now. For those of you on the tier, the power is 47998184, all NS. He is going to be meeting an eastbound in Owego. Unknown for sure if it is 264, but I would assume that's who it is as of what time it is right now. But that is for those of you who are joining in. Once again, this is 309 heading westbound. Also, for those of you who are catching for 309, 309 had ballast hoppers, MOW ballast hoppers on the front end of the train. Just about one car after the power, there was a tanker car, and then there was probably 10 to 15 different types of ballast cars on the head end of the train, and then the manifest cut. But that, like I said, that is 309 who is passing in front of us right now. And I believe after 309 clears, they should possibly, like I said, don't quote me on it, 46A, someone's toning. They should be bringing 46A's power right out behind it. Unknown for sure, but we're about to find out who just toned. I'm guessing it's probably 309 to let the yard know, or the dispatcher know, because here we go.
Okay, I got that. Thank you. You guys have a safe trip.
Okay, 309 just reported. 309 wanted to... The dispatcher asked 309 while it was passing if there were any traffic in between QD or Prospect and Johnson, because I'm guessing he's going to run something down Main 2, but he just asked 309, and 309 just reported to the dispatcher that there is nothing on Main 2. So I have a feeling that whoever this eastbound is, they're going to run him up Main 2 to Johnson or up here to Prospect. That is what I'm guessing, as that's what the dispatcher wanted to know. So I'm guessing he's going to run something up Main 2, or he's going to send the 46A power down Main 2. Unknown for sure, like I said. Like I said, just speculations based on what I'm hearing and the calculations that I'm making in my head here. But once again, for those of you who are just joining in, we just had 309 just clear past us. Leader was NS 4799. Trailing was 8184. For those of you who are on the tier right now looking to catch something, that's what I've got for you. So, and 46A is on duty. He came on. Perfect. DNH 7303, do you have eyes on the 46A power? I already know who you are, but I'm not going to say your name out of courtesy. But do you have eyes on the 46A power? Okay, can you tell me what the power is? I'm actually curious as to what the power is, because I've heard that they are going to have 6 units for the train. So I'm kind of curious as to what the power is. And a lot of people here was just asking me, a few people were asking me earlier on what the leader is going to be. Can you confirm that with these guys quickly, if you would not mind confirming with everyone what's going on? 6958 is leader. I assumed they were gonna stick a 60E on the front. I already assumed it. So there you go. There you guys have it. Y'all are getting screwed up on the north end again with a 60E leader. Sorry. So as of right now, the crew has not boarded the power. Is that correct? Oh, so they're going to have 5 units. Okay, I thought I heard them say that they were going to have 6 units. Okay, so I stand corrected. They're going to have 5 units. So that means they're probably going to do a 3x2 again, as they usually do. So and those 3 BNSF you're talking about, those should be the ones that came in on the train this morning. There is nothing on the cars currently that I checked. I didn't see anything on the cars. There is nothing on the cars right now. There is nothing on the cars. I was just down there earlier driving around. I did not see anything on the rear of the train. Did not see anything on the rear. There is nothing on the rear of the train that I saw. Because I went over the bridge over by Walmart, and I looked down looking at the train. There was no units that I could see on the rear. Oh, there's a rainbow. I'm going to adjust the car quick because I want you guys... There's a rainbow over here that I want to show you guys quickly. There's a rainbow right there. I don't know why I'm getting excited over a rainbow, but there you go. If you guys can see, there's a little rainbow right there. Little rainbow. So just gave you guys a quick look at a rainbow. Thought that'd be something cool to point out. If I was able to, that would actually be a nice shot to tie in. If the power came through right now, that would be a nice shot to tie in on that with that rainbow. But sadly I can't because he has not come out yet. But anyways, just do a little small talk while we wait. How is everyone's Sunday going? Everyone having a good day? How's everyone's day going? I am still picking up someone's EOT. I'm guessing that's probably 309. Not too bad. Not too bad. Got a little busy today. I did a few things around my mom's house, helping her out with some things. And then she turned me loose to come down here and get the grain train. So I'm sitting down here waiting on the grainer. I'm gonna catch it going north. I'll probably chase it as far as probably 599. I don't know for sure. That's probably how far I'll chase it north. I'll chase it probably up to 599, which is the tunnel. And then after that, I'll probably just go home and get some dinner and then pass out for the night, as I have to do some more stuff tomorrow. So but for those of you who are just joining in, we are live here at QD in Binghamton, New York. Just about 5 minutes ago, NS 309 just departed. For those of you who are out on the tier and you guys just joined, 309 just departed Binghamton. Should be all clear of 217 by now. NS 4799, NS 8184 for power. There is a tanker up front, then about 10 to 15 ballast cars on the front, and then it's got the mixed traffic and usual autos. So just to give you guys a heads up, something that might be a little interesting for you guys to catch, for those of you who like different kinds of rolling stock. And I will say there was a butt ton of BNSF cars also on the train towards the rear before the autos. So also to mention that. So if you want, you guys can go back. It should depart in light because it doesn't get like completely dark till like almost 9 o'clock. So he should be up and out of here by the time before it gets dark. He should be out of here. So we still got like 3.5 hours of daylight left. We're good. He has 3.5 hours to get the heck out of here. The crews should be already on the locomotives by now. It shouldn't be that long for them to get the paperwork. They should be already on board the locomotives. And I would have assumed they would already have been pulling out of the shops by now. Because my plan was to already have them going north right about 6 o'clock. That was the time I thought they would have been departing. So I don't know. Maybe they'll still do that. Because you actually told me the crew was on duty at 3:30. So the crew should be already on board the power and getting them the heck out of the shops and down here to the train. So I don't know. I'm thinking about driving over to BD to catch them coming through BD. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive down to BD. I'm going to drive down to BD. Could be. Yeah, could also be that. I mean, I'm not ruling that factor out. I'm not going to rule the factor out that there could be some engine issues. I'm not going to rule that out at all. I'm not going to rule that out as a factor because that very well could happen. Yard is calling 46A, or Yard is answering the 46A. All right, they're coming out 1 west of BD, so I got to haul ass over to BD. So, for those of you who are looking for 46A, the power is now coming out of the shops and heading for BD to come down to its train. And we are going to go intercept them at BD.
I got a question for you.
I did not understand what they just said.
But is it possible to make that move?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you know what the Yardmaster just asked him? Because it was coming in choppy till I picked up the radio. Can you confirm me what he was asking? DNH 7303. Can you confirm what he was asking? Because I just want to make sure it's not any critical info that I need to know for this train.
Yeah, they can bring 264 up to main one of Johnson, cut the tailors after the runner. Get to know the picture. Okay,
so I can now confirm 264 is meeting the 309 at Owego.
Ride, so even shove it back if we had to. Better start at the hill.
That license plate ahead of me says no, nope. That's pretty funny. That is hilarious. I always like to look out for all these really funny, stupid license plates sometimes. And that is actually a funny license plate you got there, my friend. So we are almost to BD. We'll have plenty of time to get down there. DNH 7303. Did you answer my question on what he just was asking the Yard? Can you confirm what they were just talking about? Because I know I heard something about them talking about 264 at Johnson, but I don't know what he was asking him initially. Can you confirm to me what he initially asked? Because I was unable to hear it, as my scanner was a little choppy. We're going to park right here because this opening a switch at Prospect. Okay, so what it sounds like he was going to do then is he was going to have the crew open up at Prospect to make a move to go down Main 2, sounds like it. But it would be easier. Oh wait, no, he can't run down Main 2. These auto racks are sitting here. That would be impossible. And the Yardmaster was just talking about running them down the runner. Actually, he's not blocking main 2. These autos are blocking the runner. So that would be impossible to probably bring them up the runner unless they brought them, I don't know. Unless those are on DLW4. I don't know. So I don't know what their plan will be for the 264. I guess we'll find out when 264 gets here. But no, this should be an okay view right here to get the power going by, because I don't know, this would be the best bet. Because usually the Frank's grocery store down the way there always has cars from the MYS&W blocking it. You know what? I kind of want to drive down there and confirm, because this might be the one time I can actually get them pulling through there if there is nothing blocking. So I'm actually going to drive down and confirm that right now, if there's anything blocking. If there's nothing blocking, that will be perfect for me to get that shot. Let me run down there and look. I knew CL2 was coming south. I didn't know what time it was going to run. I was going to try to get out for it, but I didn't get a chance to, sadly. I'm kind of upset about it. I'm kind of upset about missing it. Oh, I got to be careful. There's a Binghamton Popo sitting over here in a really nice spot, but sorry, brother, you're not really that sneaky. You're not sneaky. Nope, there is cars blocking it. There are freight cars blocking it from the CL2. And I don't think it's even Frank's gas station anymore. It looks like it's a car dealership now. So I'm going to go find a place to quickly turn around, which I will turn around in here. I will turn around in this car wash. Alright, so I'm going to drive back down to my spot I was just at, and I'm just going to wait for them there. Oh, the sun, man. I always hate the sun, especially after it's done raining. Makes the road wet, makes it unpredictable, and I do not like it. That cop is still sitting back there. Oh, I got a car that's gonna go speeding right by me. Jackass. We're gonna turn back in here. Okay. Has the Have they gone back north yet? Oh, copy that. The power's pulling out. Copy. Has the SU-99 gone back north yet, or is it still sitting down there? Because maybe if they haven't gone north yet, maybe I'll chase that on the way home. It might still be sitting? Okay. Because if they haven't gone yet, if I have time after chasing the 46A, I'll come down and grab the MYSW to go back north. Is that also what you're going to do? Copy. Okay, so it was 6 units. I was right. It was 6 units. So I was right. It was 6. I thought so. I thought it was 6 units. I thought so that it was 6 units. The heck was that all about? Those 2 vehicles. This is why I don't always like being down in Binghamton all the time, because you never know what the fuck could go down. Turn on the AC. So like I said, if you guys saw the guys update, they are coming out of the yard now, heading for the train. It is 3 NS, 3 BNSF, so half and half. Now that would be a ripoff if what they did was have the NS on one side, then BNSF on the rear. Now that would be a ripoff to the D&H rail fans. That would suck for them if that's what they ended up doing. Because I heard them talking about that when I was listening earlier. The yard did say something about possibly a 3x3, 4x2, 5x1. I don't freaking know. All I know is that that's what I was hearing the yard say. So, but I don't know for sure. But I haven't heard 46A call the dispatcher yet to come out on main 1 yet, so. Oh, here comes a MOW truck. There goes a inspector. Was a maintainer. Wonder where he's heading. Oh, why do I have my windshield wipers still going? Frickin' the rain has stopped. So why do I still have my thing going? Power should be rolling by here shortly. Hopefully we'll be hearing them call the dispatcher soon to get out of here. Don't know if they're going to get 264 in first before they send 46. I do not know. Before they bring them out of the yard, I don't know. But crossing the bridges now. Copy that. Did they already talk to the dispatcher, 7303? Did they already talk to dispatch? Because I don't think I heard them. Because I know for a minute my scanner went on pause or something where it was stuck on one frequency, and it sometimes does that. Did they ever talk to dispatch yet? Because I want to make sure I heard them. If I didn't hear them, I want to make sure that I know that they are confirmed going to roll through. Because if so, I need to, once they roll by, I'm going to follow them down to Johnson. And like I said, you guys are coming along. Pedal like it's your last day on Earth. I don't know. I just like to pick on people. I don't know. It's just fun. I like to pick on random people passing because I know they can't hear me. Oh, just heard something. But yeah, 7303. Can you confirm if they did talk to dispatch? Please and thank you. Okay, NS is going to be, so the BNSF are going to be sandwiched in the train, sounds like it. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so if they haven't talked to the dispatcher, then they should be toning them here very shortly then. I would say they should be toning them here in the next few seconds. If they're crossing the bridges now, they should be toning the dispatcher. K82's on duty. Or K86. K82's coming out. They're getting ready to go south, but I'm not. My concern is not K82. My concern is not 82. I am more concerned on the 46 today. The heck? I was picking up a weird transmission over one of the EOT channels. It was weird. Here we go. Here we go. They are toting up the dispatcher right now.
I'm trying to tone him here. I don't know if it works or not.
It didn't work, engineer. There it goes. There you go. Now it worked. There you go, engineer. Now it worked. There goes that weird transmission again. It sounds like somebody's like keying up on the EOT frequency, sounds like it. Like I hear like a click click and then it ends. Sounds like someone's keying up on it or something. See, there it goes again. That is weird.
Yeah, 46A here, ENS 6958, FBD 1 West. Looking to go down main 1, set up our 2 DP engines west of Prospect. Okay, signal indication off of 1 West, BD at main 1, with your 2 DP units, and then what are we going to do with them? Okay, we're going to set them off west of Prospect, and then after that move, we're going to be looking to cross over at Prospect to main 2 down to tie on board train.
Okay, so it is going to be a 4x2.
So go ahead and come on out. And what's going to be your lead engine during this process? Running off of the 6958. 6958. NS maintainer Odell DNH. Contract authority ready for you. NS maintainer Odell DNH. Odell, go ahead. I'd like to figure out too before you set them guys over on it. I kind of hoped you were going to be out there beforehand, which is why I didn't give it out. So if you would like to look at that real quick, go ahead. All right, I'm here now. I'll take a look at it. Thanks.
They're looking at
Yeah, I'm going to be riding the shove here, so we'll get down there to set up our DP unit, and then I guess get a hold of you before we make the reverse there or any other moves on the main one. Yeah, that's a Roger. Just come on with the 2 DP units, and as soon as I can get you more track, I will. Okay, I understand.
Oh, this is going to be a fun process. This is going to be a fun process. This is going to be a fun process for for the 46A today. This is going to be a fun process. They couldn't have chosen a better time to come out of the yard. All right, well, as soon as they shove by here... Oh, hold on. But as soon as 46A shoves through here, I'm going to shoot... Sheesh, if I can speak for once without the scanner interrupting me. But what in the world? I don't know what that frequency is. It's one of the EOT frequencies, but it keeps making a weird key up noise. It doesn't sound like what the usual thing would sound like. It's weird. But anyways, once the 46A shoves by, I am going to shoot down to QD and watch them disconnect the DPs. Once they shove on by. Alright, I'm going to deactivate this 457 until I figure out what's going on with it. I don't know what the problem is with it. It's making weird key up sounds. And I don't even have my actual two-way with me. It's my regular scanner. And there is no reason I would be keying up, as that would be illegal. I don't ever do that.
46A, still good, sir.
Alright, here comes 46A. Alright, let's see what they got when they shove by here. Alright guys, here comes the 46A power.
Alright, you're on answer.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to read the power numbers from the rear. 4635 is the rear DPU. 6507 is going to be the lead DPU. 9343 9103 8039 and 6958 are going to possibly be the front four units.
46A, good, sir.
So that is your power for the 46A. We are now going to follow them in pursuit down to the QD, middle yard. I'll wait for all these vehicles to go by because I got to go out into that far left lane here. All right, here we go. There's all 6 units, guys. And we just passed under the train, or the units. Shoot, we're gonna get stopped by this red light. I hate stoplights, especially when I am in pursuit of a train. Oh, I'm actually gonna get lucky. I am turning out to get very lucky today. Usually my luck is not this good when it usually comes to stuff like this. I gotta stop at this red light, but you'll see the power go by over the bridges again as we go. Oh, nope, we're not gonna be able to see them because we got the green light. gonna look at my rear view mirror, watch them pass overhead. Cam's trains. The power is now out of the yard on its way to the train. We are in pursuit of it from BD. Once we get down here to the yard, you will see the power. We are heading back to QD. While you were gone, we went down to BD. And while you were also gone, 309 did pass by going west. But right now we are in pursuit of the 46A power right now. We are in pursuit of it.
That's okay, 503.
Okay. We should be getting down here right as they're shoving through, I betcha. We're gonna get parts just in time. Let's hope nobody took my spot. Good, nobody took my spot. That's good. And there's that maintainer truck we saw go by earlier. All right, we're gonna sit right here, and you'll get to see them go by, Cam's trains. What they're planning on doing, Cam's trains, let me update you on what's going on. The power is coming out. They're gonna shove the train. They're going to shove the 2 rear DPUs onto main 1, which is one of the closest tracks here. In those areas, you'll see which track, whatever track he's on is going to be the one he's setting the DPs off on, and then he's going to shove back, go down main 2 down to the train and pick it up. That is their plan right now, and here comes the power. He's getting ready to. Here comes 46A now. So, Cam's trains, I am going to let you know, sadly, there will be a 60E up on the point, and an NS before that, and then probably the 2 Aces, and then they're going to have the BNSF Gevo and the NS unit on the rear of the train, sadly. So, I was right, they're going to have the 60E up front, sadly. But there was the 46A power, just passed by. Oh. We're going to drive down here and watch them cut it. We're going to drive down here and watch them make the cut. So I can confirm with you guys exactly what units are being cut. So you guys know exactly what train. So you guys know exactly what the power config's going to be. But obviously I'm going to stay far enough back to where I'm not affecting anything. Oh wait, are they going all the way? Oh, they're going all the way down to Johnson. Shoot. They're going all the way down to Johnson. Oh, they're going to stop right here. I'm going to pull up just a little bit here. I'm going to stay right behind the sign, so I'm not trespassing. All right. But there is a maintainer working working on main 2 right now. He's got an authority right there right now doing something. So they're going to have to wait right there to do it.
Alright, you're set out mode there. You can put the handbrakes on if you like or not. Yep, 3 steps fire.
Alright, so they are now cutting the DP units now. They are now cutting the DPs. So these guys are definitely going to be out of town before it gets dark. So guys, as soon as they are on the move north, that is when I will be cutting the feed. As soon as they are on their way north, I will be cutting the feed so that I can get a normal video of it going north. So, just to let you guys know. I don't know where exactly I'm going to get the shot yet. I'm thinking about just probably filming it at one of the crossings and then heading straight up to tunnel and get it going into the tunnel. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to determine my route as I do it, as I go. But I will be chasing it. So for those of you who are going to be chasing it, you might see me out there. So, oh, I got to add air pressure to the front right tire. I can do that. I can do that once I'm done chasing. I'm gonna have to add air to that tire soon. Dang it! Would have been nice if it told me before I started rail fanning. But there's nowhere around here that I know of that gives out free air close to here, so the closest place is back towards my house, sadly, so. Excuse me for a second, guys. I'm just gonna hop out, stretch my legs. I haven't gotten a chance to stretch my legs ever since I got in the car. So give me a second, I'm gonna hop out. Another rail fan right across from me. There's another rail fan there across from me, across the way there. There's another rail fan I think I just saw over there. If that's anyone watching the stream, if that's anyone out on here watching my stream, well, let's just say you're right across from me and I'll say hello to you from the stream. I bet you that's another rail fan. He looked like he was standing right up there at the fence, and now he's walking away. So I don't know. I bet you that was another rail fan. I don't know. I think that's another rail fan. I don't know. Just gonna run my thing really quickly because the rain starting to rain again. Oh, I think that maintainer's leaving. There was a maintainer down here, so I think he's leaving. Yep, there's a maintainer. He's probably heading back over to the yard. Yep, there goes the maintainer. He's parking. I don't know what he's doing. Oh no, he's just parked. He's just doing something now. He's leaving. He's probably going to clear up that track authority. He was working in a track authority, so. He's coming, the maintainer's coming back. He's coming back. I think he's coming back, or is he just driving around for the heck of it? I just saw him circle around the building back there. I mean, if he's gonna drive out anywhere, he would just drive out right there. There's a ramp that takes you down to the main road. Yeah, there's another rail fan across the way there. I want to see if it's somebody. I'm going to laugh if it's somebody watching this stream. Anyways, for those of you who are just joining in, we are now down next to Prospect.
Yes, in-line meets they're closed on those three. 1 and 3 for the independent supply and release of the main reservoir. Just got to close it up on this power that we're going to take with us with the train line, and the other one should just be fine there.
I do not know how many units they're taking. They're either taking 3, 4, or 5 on the head end. I don't know exactly the number they are taking for the head end. Oh, he's coming back. Maintainer's back. He's back. They released the 3 steps, so now we'll find out how many units they're taking. Maintainer just got out of his truck. I don't know, is he walking over to me? Or is he just checking switches? I don't know if he's coming over to me or not.
And okay, going ahead.
Better get out of the way, maintainer. 46A's
I
pulling.
did that wrong.
Someone just said they did.
Sorry. Yeah, it should, we may have to get you to recover this one and come back and try again. We'll see.
Oh no, they just messed up. They just messed something up.
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be.
They just messed something up. Oh no. They just messed up with something. I don't know what they did. Oh no. Oh, just another day on the railroad, guys. Just another day on the railroad. Just another day on the Norfolk Southern Railroad. Always messing something up. I don't know, I guess we'll find out what they're doing.
Alright, looks like we're good now. Yeah.
Alright, they're all good now.
Okay.
Alright, now they're going to call the dispatch to ask to come forward and throw the switches at Prospect. They toned, we're just waiting for the dispatcher to answer now. Sounds like they're pulling forward, but now the maintainer's backing up again. Probably to get out of 46A's way. Yeah, now he's leaving. Yep, now the maintainer's leaving. I think he's clearing up. Now the 46A will be able to make his moves now. All right, maintainer's heading back to the yard. Now 46A should be able to make his moves, get his train together, and get the heck out of Dodge and get this train to Air, Massachusetts. He's just got to put it together now. Oh, it was maintainer Odell. I know who Odell is. I've met Odell a couple of times. I just remembered that it was maintainer Odell. They used to call it RW, but I think they just call it maintainer now. For a while, they used to just call it RW. But like I said, guys, like I was saying, as soon as 46A is together and moving north, I will be cutting off the feed, as I want to get a regular video of this train. So, just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up before I do so. But like I said, that's once the train is put together and is moving north out of town. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. It'll probably be 4 units on the rear, on the front, and 2 on the rear, as they usually do. There's always 2 on the rear that I've always been noticing. So I bet you, like you said, I bet you that's what they're gonna do. Is they're gonna move, like, they're gonna put, oh, here we go.
Oh, no, go ahead. Looks great to me. Over.
Alright, I sent that back to you. Have a good night.
Alright, thank you. You do the same.
Now DNH should be...
Over. Okay, we can do that. Signal indication up to Johnson, cut away, and then signal indication Johnson for the runner. Over.
Oh, 264 just got into town. 264 is in town. They're cutting away.
Gotcha.
They're cutting away.
46A, let me get you a track authority now.
Okay.
All right. 46A is going to receive a track authority.
6958, that's still correct, right?
That is correct, 6958.
Alright, yep, I'll have it here shortly.
So 264 just got into town. They're cutting away the Taylors at Johnson. We'll be seeing them come across the runner here. Maybe at the same time 46A makes his move. That'll be pretty cool. But 264 just arrived. They're going to be coming up the runner. That's probably 264 working. That's over in the yard, actually. That's the yard master. But no, we seem to be getting lucky today, guys.
Alright, 46A, I've got it when you're ready to copy. Over.
Ready to copy you.
Here we go.
Alright, track authority number 5681, that's 5681 to the TD, and that's 6958, that's 6958. Pat Johnson, checkbox 3, work between Johnson and BD on main 1, ONE track, and main 2, TWO track.
He's getting both tracks at Johnson and BD.
5681, 1 box checkbox 3, over.
That's track authority 5681, 5681 is the T&E NS 6958, 6958 at Johnson with 1 box check box 30. Work between Johnson and BD on main 1 ONE track and main 2.
Let's see who the engineer and conductor
Track
is.
30 number 5681, 1 box check box 3, copied by Lawler. Over.
Alright, that's 5681, 1 box check box 3, copied by Lawler, okay to him out.
Lawler's the conductor on the train today. Hello?
Okay, time at 601 in the PM, dispatcher TMG, Tango, Mike, Golf, over.
Alright, that's track 30 number 5681, 5681, 1 box check box 3, copied by Lawler, okay at 601 in the PM, dispatcher TMG. Over.
Alright, that's a good read back on the track authority. Okay to use prospect and QD if needed. Okay to use the switches however you need to. When you're there at main 2 on at Johnson, waiting for a light, I'll probably have to talk you by, but we gotta wait on 264 to get in the Johnson runner before I do that.
Okay, understand. Okay to use prospect and QD switches, and I have to wait on 264 at Johnson, and probably have to get phone gas signal back.
That's correct, Jim.
All right, 46A should be pulling up here to shove back through. To come up here, use the switches at prospect and shove back. Now we just gotta wait on that move. All right. No way. Is that who I think it is? Oh, no, that's not who I thought it was. I thought that was about to be one of my buddies that I haven't seen in a while. Never mind. Here they come. Here they come. All right. Here they are, guys. Oh yeah, that's another rail fan. Okay, yep, so they're gonna have 4 units on the head end. So it's gonna be 2 NS, 2 BNSF up front, 1 BNSF, 1 NS on the rear, guys. But yeah, there's another rail fan here with me right next on my left side here. Dispatchers said they were also clear to use any switches they needed to necessary. So they're going to be using quite a few switches up in here. Oh, he just dropped something. What you drop? Trying to see, I think that's Larry Moss. Oh, it was part of his mirror, I think. Right now, they're lining the switches for the Buffalo track right now. Oh, it's a drone. He launched a drone.
6A, from the main at Buffalo, activity derails down. Buffalo, QD's down.
Alright, he's gonna pull up. Where'd the drone go? Did he land it? Looking for his drone. Where's your drone, buddy?
More 46 seconds.
Oh, there's the drone.
That'll do 46 seconds.
Yep, he's got a drone up in the sky right now. One of the rail fans has got a drone. He's using radio and hand signals. That's very interesting. I've never seen someone use hand signals before down here. Never ever seen them use hand signals before, so that is very interesting. I want to compliment him on his drone. Going up and up and away. Don't know what kind of drone it is. Oh, there he goes. He's flying it over that way. He probably flew it over there because 264 is probably approaching. That's probably why he flew it over that way, but now I've lost track of the drone.
46A line from main 1 to main 2 at Prospect. You're okay ahead. You're good for 30. Pick up this 1 to 2 at Prospect, 30.
Here we go. Oh, there's the drone. This 264's got to come down the Johnson runner.
Say 2.
It's crossing over now. I think I'm on the drone video. I feel like kind of waving. I feel like kind of waving to the drone. I feel like kind of waving to the drone. He's stopped. I think he's just climbing on board. Here we go. Hope he's gonna chase it with the drone. He's chasing it with the drone. He's chasing it with the drone. That's funny. You guys can't really see the drone because it's up above the camera where my phone is. It's right up above it. He's chasing it with the drone. I want to go ask him what the range on that drone is. What's the range on it? That's pretty good. You're a pretty good pilot. I saw you flying it. I'm like, I bet you he's gonna chase that thing with a freaking drone.
What is it, anyways?
That's the 46A grain train. It's going down to Johnson right now to put its train together. It's gonna shove back up, connect its DPUs, and it's gonna go north. What's going on, Joe?
You got it,
Yeah, I haven't seen them use hand signals down here before.
Always use hand signals.
How you doing, Joe?
Good.
How are they?
Good.
40.
Oh my God! About time I met you.
I've known this guy for quite a few years already.
We're always on Facebook together.
Yep.
So you did?
641136.
He's got to be down here if you really moved that.
Oh yeah, we chased him.
Roger.
That's what you did.
Yep.
Ah.
I was hoping to maybe get him going home. Hoping to get him
Yeah, you guys will be set after this. Thank you.
2 hours after I get to the grain train. Because he's going right up the way.
Why did he cut those engines? He came down with 6 engines.
Yeah, so he cut the 2 off. Those are going to be the rear engines on that grain train. They're going to be the DP units.
Because of the hills and
Because
Was he going that way?
he's going to go up to the
Oh, nice.
he's going to go up towards like Albany and whatnot. He's going up that way.
Ah.
his ultimate destination is Green.
Ah. You know, I followed Harold. Harold Brill, I followed him all the way down to Scranton on that motor train. He wanted me to get him coming out of that tunnel. I was driving all over the fucking place. I can't find the tunnel. That thing was so secluded in the woods. I couldn't find it for shit. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I drove all the way down here for that. And I came
You
down.
guys been watching me
I
since
got
the
him coming over.
started it?
Well, he was coming over the big viaduct, but
You guys been watching it for a while. I think you guys been watching since I headed over to BD. So you guys were talking to me since I headed over for BD. Do you guys know if that SU-99 pulled back up tonight? No, it's not. It's not.
He must have had a 200-car train to go down the coast.
Oh, I was hoping maybe to grab him.
Because I think they only run it every other day.
Yeah. Yeah, he told me they had to call him up. He was on his rest period. He would have got done in 23 minutes. What's going on with this building? Are they tearing it down?
I thought they were doing it.
There's a cat up here in one of those second-story windows. But you know, if you look around here, it looks like they're doing. It looks like they're doing something out here. On the other side of it, I'm like, I reckon I'm gonna tear this building down. It's such a beautiful fucking building. It's like every railroad station you could ever.
Now this one.
Railroad building. Yeah.
If they redo them, I wish they'd redo the signs that they have on the outside of the building.
Oh yeah, I know it. It would be nice. Yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff. This was a more they're kicking cars. this train. This is the one I was going to follow. And that's his DPU right there. These guys are kicking cars. Piece of shit. They've kicked cars since I was in the yard in the 70s. This baby.
Well, it's off of, what's his name, MTR, but it should be a T-Box 641136 and 15. I show that car in there. Okay, yep. Carry entry 82. K2, 2 East container. We'll talk to you down at Taylor.
So this grain train. So where's it out of? Where's it going? It comes out of the
both happen this week.
That's the only go see it.
Yeah.
That tunnel I should go back. Oh, sorry,
Oh, no. It blows higher because they use it on the switches. And one time, somebody actually melted it.
264 is coming. Heads up, man. I don't want to hit you. Joe will kick my ass if I hit you. Why? Do you want me to hit him? Because I will if you want me to. Sorry, guys. I'm just messing around with some friends. I mean, yeah, I'll hit him if you want me to.
TNH over.
Yeah, 264 and northbound stack train.
TNH over.
Damn.
46A, go ahead.
Yeah, how much are they?
Okay. 46A, engine NS6958, that's 6958, you have permission to stop, CP Johnson, NA West, WEST direction, from main 2, TWO to main 2, TWO, back to your train over.
I wanted to talk with you about get some information about how they run and where do you live. I live up on Glenwood Road. I'm right in between Prospect Terrace and Chokinut Center fire departments. So,
Which are you closer to?
that's what I was trying to figure out because I live just a little
That is the Roger.
on Glenwood. You know, when you come off a stiff hill going down to the left right before that type.
No problem, dispatch out.
So would you say I was closer to Chokinut? Because I know with volunteer work they want you to the department closest to you. And I've been wanting to talk to you to get some information about how I would sign up for it. Do I have to go down and talk to them or do I have to... Okay, well I just thought I'd ask you if you're close to the fire department, so you would be the guy to reach out to.
264, you're coming up to BD on the runner. Coming to Taylor's on the Johnson ladder. Bring the power 2 weeks in the middle. Roger, with Taylor's out here, 2 weeks in the middle.
That'll be a good spot to go. I've been seeing that cat running back so far for something. Now, this kind of car is taking more than this bigger pit. They're going to go to Taylor down to Scranton here. Well, he's kind of late back to 82 just to Barker. I know they'll go tomorrow. Yeah, I do that. Really? Actually got the phone away from can't find it. Right. The rest of his train is singles and doubles. I don't know if he's got any double stacks left. He should have the Mechanicsville doubles. Because he drops off the doubles in Mechanicsville and takes the singles across to air. He usually has doubles on the rear. I see him every day when he goes through Endicott. He's got the doubles on the rear. It's just over there on the transload facility. It sounded like he was going live. He should be pulling up within the next couple minutes. And then all what? Yeah, he's got to pick the DPUs up. And what it sounded like when he was talking to the yard, it sounded like they're going to shove it back a little bit. I don't know if the grain train's going first. What I heard the yard talking about before he came out of the shop. Make a wild stab at it sounds like he's a pretty grain train. He didn't look like a good sized train when I saw him. They only got 2 cars. Where's the one part? They broke everything. That's it. She said. Yeah. So then why would we be running the rear units then? If he's got half a train. Well, do you know where the other half is sitting? Unless one of them's on one of the mains and the other one's on the Vestal spur. Well, I was over there off of by the Walmart, and I was driving back there and I saw the one part. I didn't see the second part. There you go. He doesn't know the answer to it. Well, that's what he's talking about when we're talking about it.
Yeah, you were going there too, correct?
Probably having trouble getting there. Of course, not surprised. Yeah, and that even happened for even when they used to have the 60E on the trail, and they would have the BNSF leading north. Well, I sent you that when I heard him talk about the drone. Because I'm like, yeah, I know who that is. He followed Harold down the street. He was going to try it. Harold wanted him to get him coming out of the tunnels. Was Harold on board the H-61? Okay.
location 2 East DPU. You too. Spit it out.
That was 30 years ago. He's got almost all this time.
Well, I think K82 probably was too big to take him. I don't know, because I've seen K82 get a pretty good size sometimes. K82 is usually one of my regular eaters now. There was, I don't know, did you see my video like a while back? I posted a K82. I chased him down to Stillwater Road. You know where that is? I chased him right down there. He had nothing but the Taylor stacks one day. I didn't see it. No, he has Manifest usually with him. He most of the time has Manifest. But today they had, that day they had strictly the Taylor stacks. There was no Manifest on it.
I think the Manifest is interchange with the DL.
Yeah, they do. They can transfer with the DL. They can transfer with because I'm in a group chat with a bunch of the Sunbury guys, and John Kudo's usually listening to that whole area down there during the day until he goes to work, and he's always updating that. So the YJPI comes in to take care of it. The DL3 comes across. I know that because that's all he posts about, and then later on the day he starts posting up the 860 and 861 and all that. So
sometimes it does that with the DT a lot if you don't pause down.
they don't even have to be
So,
Or maybe the
yeah, it's all the way up there to the other end, and we're not sure if anybody's supposed to able to on the west end anymore.
No, it's back out. I was just down there. There was no movement on the rear. There was nothing on the rear except the rain cars. So, as far as I knew, that's when I was going up the gap right there. That's all I saw. When I was going up over the bridge, I looked down, and I saw him sitting there, and I looked down. I didn't notice any power on the rear, and all that power that just came through, that was all the power that was on the 46 coming out of Buffalo. Every unit I recognized from the numbers that don't roll. Yep, they added the 6958 on the front. It sounds like, and then the rest of the train was those 5 units coming across the field. So all they did was just stick the 6958 on the front.
they keep dumping the air. No way,
There's no way they could have the full house, yeah. Well, it sounded like when they were cutting away from the DPU, they even had the issue cutting away from the DPU, and I heard them, but also I heard a loud squeal when they stopped.
Well, that was just them pulling forward and stopping.
Because when he went across the radio a few seconds later, said, "Uh-oh."
Because I think he's a new conductor.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Because he was asking the engineers questions when he was working back there. So it sounds like he is a trainee.
I mean, he's not a trainee. He's just a new conductor.
Oh, he just knew.
We were right below him.
Where were you guys? Right down on the street down there?
Yes, we were right below the cut.
Because it's,
Oh, it's trying to focus in.
no, it's coming off.
Gotcha.
coming down there, and doing it all in good thing.
That's a good shot. Some nice shots.
I don't really know what's going on back
Before the
there.
sun came out.
That, I'm guessing that's one of the art jobs. that is if that's not what happened.
The man touched the visits.
I mean, if anyone
They have.
Yeah, these two guys get
They're at the.
Yeah, yes, from Channel 1.
he runs it.
I think at least hold on.
Virginia. 8 trains in this town. This was a GM yard.
Okay.
because he's probably gonna get.
Yep, I can do that.
He went to work for another runs 8 trains a day. He runs all day.
Searching BD, Johnson Runner 2 East.
I don't know if that was. It's so hard to keep track of these guys when there's so many at a time. I'm gonna assume it was.
We had a couple of
Yeah. The air just came up. They should be.
a lot more planned.
And then, like I said, once he's departing, I'm gonna shoot up north. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna, like I told the stream, I'm gonna come up with my schedule as I go, depending on the light. I'm gonna go with my schedule as I go.
That's what we do.
That's what I do all the time on chases too. If it's nothing too special, I'll just decide on my chase as I go. What's that? What? Oh yeah, totally. That's the inline. Got the power coming down.
40, 60, and then they cut the 40, 60 off. Okay.
Oh, they have the 3024 too. Looks like it.
That's an old one.
Oh, that's an old one. Oh, is he? I didn't see him down there when I was over there. Oh yeah, I think I see his gray cap down there. I'm surprised they still have some of the LLAs on those guys behind my daughter.
That's a barge canal we're going over?
Yeah. I'm
had channel, if you're watching, look at it, catch it down and online.
Most of the ones that I have. One thing, all my railroad stories, that's what I have. November 77. We are ready to ride up cargo with the pick up the weigh bills and stuff like that. Pick up the weigh bills, load cargo to bed, they go to Milliken, and the air hoses. Tracks, 25 cars. Getting ready to, the train had just left. I wasn't riding with him that day. Schmidt and I got
you're okay back east from where you stand in the plane of Johnson and back towards your track authority, over.
Yep. Because they love contract.
Is those dispatchers gonna qualify on the fucking line?
The ones in Cooperstown or the ones out in Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Well, they'll have to, because once the process is complete, and I heard it was like July 1st, all complete, there'll be no more dispatchers. Administration. Yep. Well, CSX sent them all to Jacksonville. It's gone.
We got guys out there giving orders. Half the age of the guys who wanted to train.
Well, even CPKC, their dispatchers are in Missouri for the P&H line out of Yep. That's how it works.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the Yep.
that low?
And yeah, you should be a little bit. He needs to be a little bit higher.
Hallcon yard.
He's lining up for the runway right now. The runway is like right over like the next 3-5 miles.
There's something going on over here with the fire department. There's something going on over here with the fire department.
He just called her out on the radio.
I'm pretty sure one of the utility vans.
They called us out. She called us out on the radio.
Yeah, in the parking lot. I just pulled in. I'm behind a maroon Kia.
She's just calling us out right now. Oh, there goes Joe. Joe's going over the chat. Go get him, Joe.
Just came in a cab. That's funny.
We're watching the train.
Okay, I guess I must have been mistaken because, you know, they had some fire department shirts on. But I'm here.
Called out on the radio. I can't believe that. I've never been called out on the radio because we're saying
Yes, I'm in the parking lot. Okay.
She probably is. My question is who's this? Is this a NS person? Or
I don't know. I mean, I didn't see any NS thing on him. I didn't know
Shouldn't be over there.
I know that's trespassing. I mean, if anything, she would have confirmed with her if it was on the radio. So I think it's another rail fan.
Dispatcher just told her to go to a different channel to
I gotta tell my screen that we just got called out on the radio. Yo, we just got called out on the radio by Hallcon. They actually thought we were down here for an emergency, but we had to tell the Hallcon driver we were just a couple rail fans. We just got called out. That's funny. That is hilarious. But no, 46A is going to start pulling his way up here now to come connect to his DPs, then he'll be rolling out.
That is so fun. Yeah, I see that. Did they change the sign on 81 yet? Oh, on 81 there's a sign that she just wants to make sure she's passed. It says President Biden. Every time we have a different
I don't blame her for it. She also looks like she's new.
Rescue got 8.
Nah, I'm good, man. She's not young enough for me. She's too old for me.
She doesn't look that old.
I don't know. I think she looks like she's at least in her 30s. And I'm only 26. No, I don't want to date someone in her 30s. I want to date someone around my age. So.
I want to date someone around your age too, and I'm 62. Gotta stay young, you know?
You still got that charm in ya?
Oh, hell yeah. I think I got more now than I had when I was 26.
Yeah. That's funny. I hope that's not them coming for us.
What's the worst they're gonna do? Well, you guys really can't be here. Well, we're not on railroad property.
Nope, this is technically public property because there's a couple businesses right there. This is public property. Where I am, I'm still considered public property where I am. I'm behind all the signs, so I'm good. Yeah, it sounds like it's an EMT. It sounds like it's EMS. Yep, that's EMS. It sounds like EMS. It's gonna come up over the bridge here. Yep, EMS
Oh
appears.
my God, it's Liam. It probably is.
What?
I think he said he's in one of those.
Superior? He works for Superior? The plane flying. I don't see it.
Probably above the clouds.
Yeah. Delta was supposed to come in around 5 o'clock, so he's probably already in and out. Because he comes in at 5:15, then he departs Binghamton around 5:50, going back to Detroit. Yeah, it sounds like it's something about the clouds. I don't see it yet. Because like I was telling Matthew, I'm into aviation now too. I'm not just training people, I'm into aviation too. When I have time and I'm not doing trains, I'll go up to Binghamton Airport, just sit up there and fill planes coming in and out. I've never had a problem with anyone. So all the airport planes wave me because
Well, as long as you're not doing something bad.
well, no, I don't do anything bad. I sit where I know I can sit. So because I know that they would be really stickling about people sitting on certain things because of how the world is these days.
Right.
So that's why I sit where I know it's public land. Because I stole
Trainmaster 46A, over.
46A.
Yeah, up here with Team Prospect and QD, you got a bunch of pedestrians to watch you. Over.
They're aware of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is a railroad employee. I don't know if
Well, I
he's...
don't know if that was him or if that
No, it was him. I saw a mic up to his mouth. It was him. That's the second time we've been called out.
You know?
Well, I mean,
People have been watching trains for decades.
for decades, even hundreds of years, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm parked safe. I mean, I'm not too close to the tracks. Like I'm still technically on public land where I'm parked right now. So, but yeah, I wonder if that's railroad police. I wonder if that is railroad police. I mean, I didn't see a
Well,
railroad
if
police uniform.
it is, he can come over here and talk to us.
Well, I mean, he told them. If he had a problem, he'd already been over here talking to us.
The thing is, we're not really pedestrians. We're not walking down the tracks.
No, but I've seen people walking across these tracks here several times. So, and I just saw someone with a dog earlier walking down that way.
Right.
So,
They take shortcuts.
yeah, they take shortcuts to get across the bridge, which is retarded. Just wanted to get a sign. I mean, I can understand why that Hallcon
gets out of the car and starts walking over. I'd never met him, but I've chatted with him every day. I thought he was a railroad guy. I thought you were security.
Sir, I need your identification. I need your identification. Can we see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please? I'm gonna have to write you a citation. Now, do you have one of those?
It's my federal license.
Oh, it's federal, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do you work for? If you don't mind me
Is
asking?
That's the
This is for the. I was just
Oh,
going to say, oh, it's a drone asking if you have.
Yep, it's 107.
That's the number, 107.
Yep.
I knew I had a number.
All these guys that want to do drone stuff. What the shit out of you? Gotta have it. Because once COVID started, unilaterally decided to roll ads on air. The FAA had sitting watching their ad popped up in your video, whether you wanted it or not, whether you made the money or not. You got a letter from them saying you're flying to Washington.
Well, yeah, if you're making revenue off of it. Now,
But even if you're not, because they see an ad, YouTube puts the ad in it, they're saying that's being used for commercial purposes.
well, like I said, I don't fly drones. I just get normal
But
shots.
if you're getting into aviation, you ought to consider getting that.
Well, I've tried flying drones before. I'm not the best pilot, I will be honest.
I've
I'm
been
not the
doing it.
best pilot.
I've been doing it for 20 years. I've had 17 drones.
Oh, yeah?
The very first one I bought, 2006, was 8,000 pounds. It had a rubber band for camera stabilizers. The camera was enclosed in styrofoam. The thing was like a robot from the 1950s.
Really?
You couldn't even fly it. It had two big ones like this that you had to use to convert this.
So now I'm going to shove that revenue.
Nothing like this. Oh, is he coming?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I think I'll shoot some Nikon.
Well, no, it's understand. I understand. Yes, I knew that. Yes. Yes, I understand that. I understand completely. I do. I understand. I recognize you being new because I'm around here a lot. No, we're not. Like I said, we're just a couple of real guys taking pictures. We're not big. We're just sitting here taking pictures. Really? She's like, no, I'm good. Yeah, I can understand these ones are a little noisier.
You're here in Prospect, over. Yeah, that should be good. I think maybe Rocky's over there with the marker, or I don't know if that's our cab or not. I'm not sure. A, I'm in the clear. You're okay ahead. Right in the clear, okay. Want to go across there or no? No, I'll be good here. Phoenix Yard, 46A. 46A. You guys find the cab with the bunker? Yeah, roger that. I got it. She's on the way back. Awesome. Thank you, Eric.
But no, that's so funny. But actually, no, we don't really talk. And she said that he also we're not hard enough. Can I ask?
Conductor answer here. Need about 50 more if I do. Okay. I mean, that's up to you. I can always ride over there and throw it. What was that, Chris? Okay. Roger.
It's not even raining. I already told her as soon as I'm done catching this, I'm heading straight home. That was unless the NYS and W was going to go back north. It's not like they're going north tonight, so I'll probably just go straight for the tunnel, or if it's still light time by the time they get out of here, I'll probably go up to the trestle, and then I'll get them at the trestle and come home. So I don't want to push it going too far, because I'm on like a half a tank right now. I got to put some gas in. Luckily, I have my mom's thing that she uses to fill up the car. She just said fill up the car before I come home. Okay. So I usually do a lot of the car stuff for her, because she works during the day at CVS on the front, so she works up there both days. She was supposed to go into work today, but she wasn't really feeling well, so she called off. She would have probably just been getting home not even a couple hours ago, and I would have just made it down here probably as they were pulling it. I would have been just lucky. But it was nice to get 10 and 09 before that, so it's happy. Yeah, I don't know how I had like almost 10 viewers at one point. I don't know how many of them were from the DNH page, because I had Austin post my link over there to give everyone on the DNH updates on this train to be helpful. So I don't know how many of those guys were DNH guys. I know a couple of them were. There was Cam Trains, there was Ethan Monroy. So I knew a couple of those guys by their channels and how they talk. Because they actually have watched my streams before. So I told them I'd help them out if they would be pulling. So yeah, it'll be dark by the time he probably gets to Antigua. I don't know. Like I said, what time is it right now? I don't think it's even close to 8 yet. Yeah, well, it shouldn't be taking them too long to get this train back together. It shouldn't take them much longer. Well, they still have to pull forward. Yeah, that won't take long. There we go. Yep. Air release.
We'll push back and tie down.
That was fun. He pushed back and just left the train there. Oh, that would screw over a lot of north side rail fans. That was
We're
screw
already getting
having it by the time you're out of here by night.
I mean, it should be daylight on B&E.
Well, I was talking to one of the guys up north. They were saying they'll probably tie it down at Mechanicville once they get up there.
Definitely.
And I was saying that he probably won't be to Mechanicville till like after 10 at the rate he's going.
I mean, a couple 46As have like stalled on Richardville, Belvin, Kelly.
Yeah, Connor was chasing the one I got last year in the summer. He was chasing it. Me and him met up at Nolan Road in Hillcrest, and he ran north with it. And as I was going home, he was telling me how he stalled on Belden and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. So, because he was keeping me live updates as he was chasing. He showed me the video of him slowing down. Was that the end of the year? He said he'll be right back. I wouldn't blame him. It's a long day. And so yeah, I wouldn't blame him. But I mean, if it was the engineer, he would have applied the brakes before he went in. But the air brakes are released right now. Yeah, I would assume. Either the conductor or maybe the trainmaster. Yeah, because I think the trainmaster's over there to help the conductor get to the head. So I don't even know why Hallcon is over there.
Pretty hard.
Yes. Oh yeah, because I remember he grabbed the marker out of the back of Hallcon. But the trainmaster brings it, yeah. That raises. I already know if John was still working for Hallcon and Rendsburg, I know he would have been running things the way he always did. Because John used to tell me good stories of how he ran things. And he told me one time that he's done it a few times where the yard master wants to pick up someone, he's already there waiting for him because he knew the train was going to be over and he was shooting pictures as well. So John was telling me all these different stories. And he told me how he's still got a bunch of reverser levers. And one time, he'll mess with Gary on HL1. He'll mess with him because Gary a lot of times will have to forget a reverser handle. And he'll go up to Gary. I'm like, you need a reverser handle? And Gary will just start talking. John used to tell me all these different stories. Me and John took it out pretty well, so. Oh, yeah, he's a great guy. John Young. Yeah, actually my first time ever meeting him was back in 2016, 2017, when it used to be 14R. He was coming north with the Wabash leading. I had already been talking to him on the phone. I had gotten a chance to meet him in person. He just happened to show up there in person, and my dad wasn't able to come get him. John offered me a ride back home, so we got to spend pretty well during that time.
When did you first?
Around the same time I did. That was when I first met him through Facebook, and then we just kind of picked it out after that, kind of kicked it together after that, and we've actually become really good friends. I don't know, maybe it will be dark almost by the time it gets out again. I hope not. I would by the time you reach out. Well, yeah, by the time you have it, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, we still got about an hour or so of light left, so you never know. Depends on whoever's doing what getting back. So. Yeah, you were telling me that in the chat. You didn't bring your flashes and lights or something. And then you ended up wherever. Yeah, and then that's why when you saw me going live, it was really funny, right? Because you assumed I did. We definitely saw I was out for him. So, and it was kind of funny how you guys just rolled up over here and he starts talking to me as if he was talking to me on my live. That's kind of funny. But no, today is the highlight of the day. Is definitely going to be getting called out on the radio twice. That's going to be the highlight of the day. That's going to be the highlight of the day, definitely. Freaking Hallcon calls us out first, pretending that'd be really nice, and then Trainmaster calls us out like not even 5 minutes after that. While we're just sitting over there talking to her, he calls us out, and we're like, "What in the world? We're not doing nothing." Sheesh.
I mean, to be fair, he did pull up when we were by the switch looking, so you might have assumed we fucking something.
Well, I mean, we can't really fuck with anything. All the switches are like locked. We can't mess with nothing.
Let's get a saw.
Well, none of us have a song, so. That, I mean, I don't know what you guys got in your van, but.
Kidnap kids.
There you go. I mean, I already told your dad I was going to run you over, so I already told him I'd do that for him.
He'd enjoy that.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. What grade are you in now, Matt?
10.
Really, dude? Wow. Wow. You excited to graduate in the next 2 years?
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, I was so happy when I graduated. Was so happy. Because that means I could do my own thing now, and but then those adult responsibilities started coming, and I'm like, ah, fuck. So. I mean, Joe, if you want me to run alone, just tell me if you want me to go back and forth too, for just for good measure. I mean, if you want me to run him over, just tell me if you want me to go back and forth, just a few times for good measure.
I don't actually get carried.
Oh man. I know I'm definitely getting better sleep today, because for a while I've been having trouble sleeping. But definitely today I'm going to get better sleep tonight, definitely. Yeah, there was one, and actually I had gone out for it, and I had missed it just by a couple minutes. I went up to, you saw me posting when I was up there at Crocker Hill thinking it was still in town, and then a little bit later freaking Banu posted through freaking Otigo, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
We went out for it.
Oh, you didn't bother to stop me?
Well, I think we made it to Oneonta, and it was already in Delancy.
Really? Oh, so this was after I already found out.
So we waited for 30 feet.
Yeah, I forgot. I was helping somebody. I hope the person I was helping wasn't on the because he would have missed it just like I did. And I talked to somebody on there. I was like, dude, like, someone just stopped me from feeding bad info because I don't want to fuck anybody over. And it's just, nobody stopped me. And I felt really embarrassed. I was upset, embarrassed, because nobody said, hey, it's already passed. You know, like, it pissed me off because I was feeding bad intel and didn't even know about it. So, and I was, but actually, I ended up getting 265 that day. So, I ended up getting 65 coming south. Because I actually thought 65 was beating him. Because 65 came down, I thought he would beat him at 611. And so I posted, he'll be beating 265 at 611. And then nobody told me till Banu posts him up by 548. And I'm like, and I think I talked with the guy I was helping. I'm like, why did nobody stop me? Like, now I feel embarrassed. Why did nobody stop me from posting intel?
No, there was one day we went out. It was like December 1st. We got 16R, 11R, 264, and 65 all in day one.
Dang, you had a good day.
We chased 16R north.
Chased 11R back, probably.
No, it met 11R at Afton. Then 16R held in Afton
For another one?
because there was a broken rail. In
Oh,
Leonta.
shit.
And then I go back and take a phone call for and then 16R.
Oh, I haven't met your sister yet.
16R went north, and then
Oh, that's the power. I thought it was thunder. Well, to say, it wasn't calling for thunderstorms today.
16R went north, and then we went south because 11R was still sitting there.
So you guys chased 11R back, right?
No, it stayed sitting on the side.
Oh, so I'm guessing it tied down?
No, they went south. They were just waiting for 264, which we
Oh,
caught.
264 was actually right behind him.
Yeah, which we caught at Harpersville.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Afton.
Probably Bainbridge, I would assume.
Unadilla.
Oh, you chased all the way up to Unadilla?
Yeah.
Did you even get him in Bainbridge?
No, because
It probably would have been too late by the time you guys got to Bainbridge, probably.
yeah, and then we made it. It meant 265 in Oneonta, and then we chased 265 back to Binghamton.
Okay.
And then
So you basically did northbound, southbound.
yeah,
Gotcha. That's not too bad. There was one day I was live streaming last year, like before it was starting to get a little warm. I was out at 223. I was live. I don't think you were watching it that day, but I actually got 316, 315, 64, and 65 all in like an hour and a half. And I wasn't expecting it because I usually call that the afternoon rush because those trains will start running around 1:30, 2 o'clock, and they'll run up.
You're charged up. We're ready to go.
Okay, so he's getting the air charge up and he's gonna shut down.
Okay, I understand.
So he'll be getting out of here before it gets dark. Hopefully, yes.
We need to go find him.
Nearest place I could probably point you guys to would be somewhere up in that plaza, like probably the New York Pizzeria would be your best bet. That's the closest place to here. I would do New York Pizza. And if you guys want, just keep track of my stream. I'll keep you guys updated.
Alright,
Alright?
thank you.
Alright. See you guys soon.
See ya.
Or if I don't see you by the time he goes north, maybe I'll see you guys somewhere up north. You never know. See you later, guys. Sorry, guys. I was chatting with a bunch of friends. Chatting with a bunch of my friends. We were all hanging out. Pudgy's Pizza. That is a good place. Pudgy's Pizza is a good place. Hey, Jewy, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, guys. I'm just catching up on all the chats here. I haven't been in the car for a little bit. I was chatting with a bunch of my friends. And then we got called out on the radio twice by Hallcon and the Trainmaster. We actually met the Hallcon. Very nice person. So if she's maybe watching, it was good to meet you. And then Trainmaster called us out not even 10 minutes later. He's across the way behind the train. They were calling us out because I don't know why they called us out. We weren't doing nothing wrong, but that's definitely going to be the highlight of the day, is getting called out by the Hallcon and the Trainmaster. My buddies are leaving just temporarily. Oh shoot, I have a text message. Who's it from? Oh, it's from Antonio. I thought it was from my mom.
Okay, I understand. Or wait.
So I'm really hoping these guys are going to get out of here by daylight. But by the looks of it, I don't know, they just got the air charged up on the marker on the DPU. They were putting the marker on the DPU, on the rear DP, and then they're gonna, now that that it's charged up, they're gonna pull up now, I think, and shove back onto the DP. And then hopefully if they can get the air charged up with no problems, they'll get the hell out of Dodge. So, but yeah, that's what's going on right now for those of you who are wondering. So sorry I haven't been in to give you guys like actual updates. I've been out talking with friends, so I apologize. So, but yeah, now we're just waiting for them to attach the DPU and go. So, just like them, they're going somewhere and I gotta pee too. Shoot, but I'll probably just wait till I go home. I can hold it. Damn it. Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna pause the stream just temporarily. I'm just gonna call my mom quickly, just update her on what's going on. Hey guys, I'm back. Like I said, I just had to call my mom quickly, give her an update, let her know what's going on, why I'm still out, because I'm trying to be home before 10, but I don't know what's gonna happen, so, with this guy. But it looks like there's another rail fan.
Yeah, roger that. Need about 30 cars.
Oh, and they're gonna shove forward and connect now. They're gonna shove up and connect to the train now. Perfect. So he should be getting out of here soon. Perfect. Good. So Matt, if you're watching, they're getting ready to pull up and get ready to connect the DPs. Perfect. Here we go. There's the bang. Here we go. On the move. First time being on the move in like 20 minutes. It's just been sitting here. And my headlights are starting to turn on. K82's already down by Dalton. Sheesh. Or almost to Glenburn. Sheesh. Alright. Like I said, he's going to shove up now and connect his DPs. And then hopefully he'll be getting out of here. And we will be... And I'll be ending the stream and chasing this thing. A couple guys in my chats are talking about there's going to be possibly the Northern Lights tonight. So maybe I'll set up somewhere before I go home to catch the Northern Lights. Alright. So they said they need about 30 cars, so there are about 30 cars left to go by. So he must be a good size then. Thought I heard someone say something. Guess not. Yep, there's that yellow hopper I saw. Yep, the end's almost here. I saw that yellow hopper earlier. It's about to pass by here in a couple minutes. I'll show you when it gets here. There's a yellow. Yep, that's the yellow hopper. I saw that car when I was going over a bridge earlier, so I know the end's almost here. That's a CEFX hopper. What's that doing on a BNSF train? Never seen that on a BNSF train before, so it's kind of interesting. But yeah, now I know the end's going to be here in just a second, so because of that yellow hopper. And I already know Matt, as soon as you get back, I know your dad's gonna say some remark to what I just said when you guys get back. I know he's gonna do that, so I'm bracing for it. I think he said 10 more, so I couldn't tell. Yep, there's 10. 10-1-0. But no, guys, like I said, as soon as he gets going north, I'm going to cut the stream and film it myself. 5 more. Yep, there's the end. Oh, it's the Trainmaster talking. Trainmaster's talking about it. Oh no, it's the conductor. No, it said 4 more cars. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong switch. I was looking at the wrong switch. I was looking at this switch. I didn't realize that was not the prospect switch. It's been a while since I've been down here, guys. Cut me some freaking slack. It's been a while since I've been down here. So like I said, now they're going to shove back and grab the DPs now. And then hopefully they'll be on the move. I am praying that they will be finally on the move. I am praying. And then I can get them in daylight. Any of the guys up north, if you guys are still in my chat, is 265 coming south? Because me and a couple of my friends here were talking about them. Because 265 was in our conversation, and they had mentioned that he hasn't come south yet. So does anybody know if 265's coming south? Anybody at all? Can anyone give me a heads up on that? They're normal in Prospect now. But no, it would be nice and helpful if anyone can tell me if 265's coming south. I would assume if they haven't come south yet, they'd be coming south soon. Yeah, the Trainmaster's that white SUV. He's also the one that called us out over the radio. I don't know why he did. We weren't doing nothing wrong. And we were all talking about that. I don't know if you guys were able to hear us, but we were talking about it. That's the EOT. But no, I'm glad a bunch of you guys have chatted in the chat with me. It's almost as if I haven't streamed in like a while, so it's almost as if I haven't streamed, huh?
46A, you're live for main 1 on the head and move here. Here goes back 15-15 to the hitch. Over.
15 to the hitch, here we go. Here we go.
15-15. Over.
All right, here we go. Should be hearing the bang for the shove here in a second. Get some fresh air. Oh, I heard his 3 toots. think I hear the bang coming. Matt, I hope you guys are on your way back soon, man. He's starting to shove back.
You are moving a little bit back here.
He's struggling to shove back. Holy crap. They must be, I don't even know how many cars they have. This live stream is going on almost 4 hours, guys. Sheesh. Probably by the time I get done, this live stream will be close to 4 hours. There we go. Now he's got some good slack on him. Now he's shoving. He's starting to speed up.
It's 10 more. 1-0. The hit.
By the way, for those of you who are going to be out late tonight chasing this train, I'd recommend having a nice coat with you guys tonight. I just got a notification across my phone a little bit ago that there is a frost advisory for Binghamton. So if any of you guys are going to be out late chasing this train, I'd recommend at least a heavy, maybe like a light coat, maybe a heavy coat. I don't know. I don't know what the low is tonight. But it sounds like if there's a frost advisory, it's going to get pretty cold. So I'd recommend at least having something to keep you warm tonight if you guys are going to be catching this train tonight. Hey, if anyone, I'm sure Joe and Matt will tell me when they get back. But if anyone's able to tell me what those little motor type things are in the car there, if anyone's able to tell me what those are, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. I've never seen those before on grain cars. I've never known what they are, so if anyone knows what they are, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm sure my buddy Joe will tell me as soon as he gets back, because I think he's watching right now, so I think they're still watching.
It's 10 feet.
10 feet. He's got to shove back another 10 feet. Here we go. Should be hearing. I'll roll down the window, see if I can hear the hitch. There it goes. I just saw it. I think the hitch just happened because I saw the car's jolt. I think the hitch just happened. Now he should be getting 3-step to add on the air hoses. And then hopefully we'll be getting this train on the move. I was right. It should be about sunrise or sunset by the time these guys get going. So I should have sunlight to get them going north. If they don't stall. Shove him back again. Oh nope, he's doing the stretch.
46A, 6958, step deal.
Three-step. The hitch has been made. DPUs are officially attached to the train. So now the Trainmaster should be going over to him here and pick him up, get him to the head end. I'll wait till they probably call. And then I'm going to be heading north chasing this guy a little bit. So.
Copy that.
I don't know what they just said. But no, as soon as he's get moving, guys, to go north, I'm going to... He ain't going to be coming to Elmira, so I'm not coming that way, Austin. He's not going to be in Elmira anymore, so I'm not coming that way. I have no need to. But I know as soon as he gets moving north, I'm going to start heading north, cut the stream. I'm going to start heading north and get this guy up north somewhere. And then I'm going to call it a night. So... Because I've been out almost 4 hours with this train. Or I've been out 4 hours waiting for this guy to get ready to go north. Oh. Air's just been connected. Angle cock was just opened on the car and the engine. The air is now flowing in. They're getting the airflow going. Sheesh. Did they just dump the air? Or was that the mad? Okay, that was him. That was him connecting it and releasing it. All right, so the DPUs have been officially attached. They've got the air hoses connected. So hopefully we'll be getting out of here soon, chasing this guy. Engine's just fired up. DPUs are firing up.